Guys, what's up? My name is Sean Razalt and welcome to my Samsung DeX videos. So, in the previous video, we did actually already play PUBG Mobile on Samsung DeX, but that was with version 1.0.2 or something of PUBG Mobile, and since then the game have improved on Samsung DeX and more keyboard controls are now supported. So in this video, I'll simply go ahead go through the base controls for PUBG Mobile again and just let me see what are the best settings and controls for PUBG Mobile, as well as how to improve them for better mouse and keyboard support besides the built-in default ones. So let's simply go ahead and launch PUBG Mobile on Samsung DeX. So before we continue, I'm running my Samsung DeX on a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. All this is a phone. So I'm running my PUBG Mobile on my phone. This is Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. It's running Android 8 audio, and yep, let's go ahead and launch PUBG Mobile and see. Okay. Let's see. I actually first want to close a bunch of apps first, I think. Okay, let's wait for PUBG Mobile to open. I'm simply going to go into the training mode and show you the built-in controls for PUBG Mobile. And then we're going to go ahead and look at the better one. So this is version 0.5.0. And this is definitely the best controls and settings for PUBG Mobile if you're playing on a flagship phone and on Samsung DeX like me, or even if you're playing on a phone with a keyboard and mouse maybe connected, or a game controller or anything like that. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the settings I have set. So if you're playing with just the built-in default controls for Samsung DeX with no other third-party nonsense, then this is the best settings I've found so far for me personally. So these are the basic settings. Nothing special. It's mostly the default stuff, as you can see. And then on graphics, I have HDR set, Ultra, and Realistic also. And the anti-aliasing I have set off. I think my game lagged a bit, but let's make it enabled this time and see if it works better. Maybe it works this time, okay? And then we can go to controls, and for controls I have this one set at this moment, but I'm going to set to this one because this one's actually the best one if you're using the built-in controls and settings for PUBG Mobile. So make sure to set this one. And then for vehicle, also recommend setting the middle one. Sensitivity I have, it's set on high, although medium also works fine. You'll see now when the game starts. And on pickup, just basically the default stuff: audio, quick chat, and language. So the most things I recommend is the controls, the vehicle controls, and sensitivity, as well as graphics. Of course, you want the best graphics. So, yep. Let's go to back. Let's go to training mode and see how it works. Training mode. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead now and show you guys the built-in default controls for PUBG Mobile with the keyboard and mouse. I can't have a keyboard and mouse plugged into my phone, as well as a game controller. So, okay, so you can walk around with the WASD keys. That works perfectly. As you can see, that's built into the game. You can lean left and right with the Q and E key. And then you can jump with B. And you can vault over a table or object by pressing the space bar. So, okay, and as for mouse, you have to click and drag to move around. Okay, and shooting works perfectly. You can shoot this way as well. Let's get a gun. Let's find the AKM. Oops. Want the AK? Get out of my way. Want ammo for the AK. Let's also find the M416. Get some ammo for it. Let's find a pan, a helmet. And so far, as you guys can see, okay, you can also actually go ahead and enable auto pickup. I think that's also something you must do. Let's find that. Peak options, peak and fire. So somewhere you can enable auto pickup. Here. Auto pickup is enabled. So why isn't it picking up? Because maybe auto pickup doesn't work in training mode. Not exactly sure. So auto pickup definitely does work in the actual game. Maybe it simply doesn't work in training mode. Let's go find the scope for ourselves. Okay, so to start off with, you can't actually you have to use the mouse to scope in, so you have to press actually there. But you get used to it the way you play. And let's say for instance I want to scope on these targets. Let's zoom in and then look for the target. There's the target. As you can see, it works perfectly. Let's choose the AK. Zoom in, shoot. As you can see, that's basically the built-in controls for Samsung DeX. What's adjust? You can also change, of course, the zoom of the 8x scope. Maybe there's a control for that. Okay, there isn't a control for that. So let's go. As you can see, that's the built-in controls for Samsung DeX by default. So let's say you want to have better controls for Samsung DeX and not just these built-in controls. Then of course you can improve it with an app. So let's actually go ahead and exit PUBG Mobile now. Completely exit the game. So by default, PUBG Mobile actually has very good support for keyboard and mouse. Oh, I didn't show the game controller support. Let's actually go ahead and show the game controller support as well. I forgot to show that. In short, the game doesn't have great game controller support. You can only basically look around and that's about it. The game has terrible game controller support at this moment. It has much better keyboard and mouse support. But let's go ahead and show the game controller support. Basically nothing changed from the previous video I made on PUBG Mobile regarding game controller support. Let's turn the game controller on. Okay. It's loading. I actually don't even want to show it because it's so terrible. I've talked to Tencent before about this, and it seems that the Tencent will actually give the game much better game controller as well as keyboard and mouse support in a future update. So you can definitely expect the game to have better support regarding this. But at this moment, it doesn't have great support. So let's go ahead. So you can actually look around and stuff. You might want to change the sensitivity a bit higher when you use the game controller, as it's very slow by default. But you can do it. You can't shoot anything. You can just simply look around. That's very shit. But you can walk around. You can look around. That's about it. You cannot do anything else. Yep. So it's basically terrible. I would not recommend this at all. That's about it. Let's exit the game. And also close the game completely. Okay. So now, how would you actually improve the controls on the game? So that's simple. There's actually an app called Octopus. And Octopus allows you to custom map your controls on PUBG Mobile and other games as well. So let's go ahead and launch Octopus. Maybe go full screen. So first of all, you'll want to make an account for you on the app itself. So you go to here and make an account for yourself and sign in. Then also you can enable the advanced shooting mode if you want to. I will not be doing that because I'm using my phone as my primary computer. So I do not want to root my phone or use a Windows 10 computer to actually activate it. So I will not be activating advanced shooting mode, although you guys are welcome to do it. It just simply allows you to have much better mouse support in the game. But I do not want or need that really. So well, I do want that, but not at the cost of rooting my phone or using a Windows 10 computer. Let's simply go ahead and then use the app for PUBG Mobile. And click on PUBG Mobile, and the app's opening up. Okay, so as you see, the app opens up in a very small window, but you can press the Windows key and up key to actually make the game go full screen. As you can see now the game is actually in full screen. So you just simply press Windows key plus up, then the game goes full screen. But by default, the app doesn't launch the game in full screen as the game launcher does. That's the one complaint I have about the Octopus app, is simply that. But hopefully they fix it in a future update. As you can see, the game has this buttons over it. You can click here on the Octopus app, and then it will actually show you the controls. And these are the default controls I currently have set for my game. So I've actually went and set these controls for it. You can of course change it as you want to. These are the ones I have set so far. I definitely do not say that these are the best ones. You must play around and find the best ones for yourself. These are the best ones for me so far. There's of course much room for improvement on mine. So I can walk around. I can press the control button to zoom in now. I can press shift to shoot. Oh wait. Okay. So if you're using the Octopus app with my controls, you must actually go ahead and change the controls to using this one instead of this one. So that's the only thing must actually change here. Okay, so now I can use control to zoom in and out. So control to zoom in and out, shift to shoot, Z to lie down, C to stand up, R to reload. So R to reload, space to jump, as well as vault, and then of course walk around, tab for the backpack, F to get into a car and out of a car, as well as pick up items. I can change this G a bit, maybe put the G there, so now it's F and G for picking up stuff. And I can change a bit more stuff, so I can escape to go to settings, and then map to talk. I can say T for changing the voice, Y for sprinting. No wait, T for that, Y for that. But as you can play around with the controls, of course. B. Let's close that. So I can change weapons with 1 and 2. And change the automatic state with pressing B. And I can open up the pan. What is the key for pan? The pan is pressing 4. So I can, So I can press 4 to choose the pan or grenades, and X to choose the healing packs. And as you guys can see, the game has perfect mouse and keyboard support now. Well, it doesn't yet have game controller support, but you can click here and choose settings. Nope. Mode. I think this one. Okay, so now the game will have game controller support. Now you can walk around. As you can see, you can. Let's just figure out what is what. Yeah, something to actually figure out. You must now actually move the controls around again. I do not play with the game controller, but of course it does work. I've seen plenty of people play with the game controller. You can configure it as you want. I have this controller. I also have the Xbox controller somewhere. I recommend playing with the Xbox controller. Actually, where is my Xbox controller? It's somewhere here. It does work definitely. It's the same way as the keyboard and mouse. You just simply move the controls around as you would like. For instance, this is the right analog, right trigger. So now if I press right trigger, it will shoot or do that. Left trigger plus X for button. Now I can actually shoot. This is all about changing the controls. I will not be doing that, of course. I just prefer simply playing with keyboard and mouse. Now I can press left button plus Y to choose a second gun and shoot again. Let's actually configure the bit. Just make the bit better. So right button is for zooming. So now I can zoom in with the right button and then shoot. So yes guys, that's simply it. with this Octopus app, you can have perfect mouse and keyboard support for PUBG Mobile, as well as the game controller. I prefer playing with the keyboards. I will just be changing my mode back to this one for keyboard one, and everything works for me. I can shoot. And yes guys, that's basically it for this video. I just simply wanted to show you guys how the game works and how to get the perfect keyboard and mouse support, as well as game control support, as well as what is the best settings and controls for this game. And boom, this is definitely the best ones for it, of course by using this Octopus app. You can also use the Tencent Gaming Buddy on a Windows 10 computer, but this is for to actually play the game on Samsung DeX and on your actual phone. And then this is of course the best one. Now I can also of course use a car. Oh wait, I can press now F to get out of the car and get into the car actually, as you can see, and then drive around as you would expect for it to work perfectly. Let's get a different car. I think someone actually blew the tires off these cars. Let's see. Because this car is fine, let's get in and drive around. So I can press shift to boost and space to root, and it all works perfectly. The game has perfect mouse and keyboard support now, thanks to this Octopus app. And I can press F to exit now, or I can press this key to oops shit, I pressed the wrong button. But yeah, I can press this key to actually change the view. So while running, I can press this to then change the view. But so how do I actually use it now? Oh, okay, now I see. So yeah, the game works now. Let's go over the controls one more time. So graphics needs to be set this way if you're using the Octopus app, and this way if you want to use it without the Octopus app. And yes guys, that's basically it for this video. It works perfectly, and that's about it. So thank you for watching guys. If you enjoyed this video, to make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video and subscribe for more videos. Also make sure to comment down below any other suggestions for future videos about Samsung DeX, or if you have any questions about Samsung DeX, they can also ask me the questions and I will try to answer it for you. And yes guys, let's actually wait for the 20 seconds to pass, and while it's passing, I'm gonna shoot some people here. Let's try and shoot someone. 16 seconds left, 16 seconds left. Where is everyone? There's someone. B. Come on. Okay, training session has ended. So I can press Z to go to main menu, and boom, it all works fine. So guys, once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.